And we are streaming. Hello and welcome to Task Confusion on a Saturday for a random tournament type thing. So this is Table Mahjong, which is basically a format that I used to play when I was doing table tennis in school quite a long while ago. So basically, winners move up the tables, the losers move down the tables, and we're going to kind of do a similar thing with Mahjong. We have 12 players, hopefully. I'm going to say hopefully. Most of them are now just queuing in and getting in now. We have 9 currently available. And we're going to split over 3 tables. The winners of each game will be on the top table in game 2, and then the rest will be in score order. Your score will carry over from game to game. So, we're going to see how this goes. We have a couple of, we have at least one new player that Mono has brought on, and Mono says he's extremely good, so that should tell you how worried we should all be about that. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 queued up. We do have a chart with the current table rankings. So currently table 1 will be Demo, Draconis, Mono and Prospero. Table 2 will be Starfall, Solar, Chiral covering for Debbie and Joey. And then Windchrome, Shadowhawk, Rise and myself will be on table 3. We're just waiting for everybody to come in and then we'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who are we missing? We have 10 online, so we're at least missing 2. Who are we missing? We are missing the Professor Chiral. That's one person we're definitely missing. So's in, Yorok's in. Yeah, once people are in, I can actually get the game started. I mean, you could in theory start a couple of them now, but you know, I prefer to get them started at roughly the same time where possible. I also have to make sure that I start my game last when I'm doing this, because I've obviously got to do the scores for everybody and I don't want to be distracted during those. So who are we missing? We got Prospero, we have Mono. Oh, Rise is already changing, chasing Chiral. It is the same lobby. 11 in. So I assume that's 12 in for Chiral, and then we got everybody. Alright, so it is, oh no, Solar is still in. How long will this take? 3 games, so hopefully 3 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2... Okay, who are we missing? Something should really work out. So we got Yarok, we got Rise, we got Windchrome, we got myself, got Joey, got Chiral, got Solar, got Starfall, yep. Prospero, Mono, Draconis is missing, as is Demo. So it's Draconis and Demo at the moment. Alright, we have Demo in. We're just waiting on Draconis then. And the thing is, Draconis is around for the warm-up games early today, so he shouldn't be the one delaying us. Okay, there we go. Yep, I see you. So we're just waiting on Draconis and then I can actually start things off. In fact, we could start table 2 now. So let's go and put Joey, Starfall, Solar and Chiral, which is going to be game 1. Well, game 2 really. But we can get that started off assuming Draconis is around. Hey Chiral. Otherwise, we may have to work some things out. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doo-doo. I recognize that image. So that's the player there, and he does stream as well. So if you want to watch that, feel free. Absolutely. Twitch.tv/Coralwind for his perspective on things. All right, so we are still missing 1. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do at all. Sorry. Draconis, where art thou? Oh, there we go. Draconis is just typing in chat, so he'll be in a moment. He was saying he was having issues logging in, actually. Now I remember. So hopefully he's not going to be permanently out of this, but we got 11 people in. Otherwise we're going to have to wait for Debbie to come back, and then I'm going to have to do some problems. Ouch. Not good. Well, we'll give it a wait here. Draconis is a long-time player of Tiles Confusion nonsense, so we will give him as much time as he needs. It might just be that we have to wait on this. So his game is against Mono, Draconis, and Demo. But I mean, he was on earlier today, so goodness knows. Mahjong Soul Machine broke. No. No Mahjong Soul Machine breakage. No, we are not letting the AI play for Draconis if we can avoid it. Besides, you couldn't even take over the AI again, so... Also, I'm not mean enough to replace Draconis with an AI. If it absolutely comes to that, I might have to, but I'd rather not if I can avoid it. To be fair, that's probably a reasonably good bit of preparation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start game 2 off if everybody's ready for that. So Joey, Starfall, Solar, and Chiral will be off, and that at least gives a spectator game, and we'll see how things progress from there. So if you 4 are all ready. All right. Okay, good. Alright, game 2 begins. So we have one game at least in progress. I could always start my game as well, but then I've just got to keep aware of what's happening with Draconis, and if required, replace him with a good AI. Well, I don't even know if I can replace him with good level AI. Well, I mean, you don't have to be muted, technically speaking, because I'm only able to spectate 5 minutes in the past, but it's fine. If you want to do that, that's completely up to you. If only because it's confusing when I start talking about things that relate to my hand and it partially relates to your hand and causes you to go, what? That's what I would find distracting. But obviously you are more than welcome to listen to me ramble while I'm playing my game, while you're at the same time playing your game. But for now, I can hear you. Ooh. Indeed you can. Unfortunately, I can't even spectate you for the moment, can I? Well, A, because I'm in matchmaking, and B, because it's going to be about 5 minutes before I can even do that. Which we'll come to if it absolutely has to, but... I don't want to stagger them too far apart, because obviously that will lead to wait times while we wait for the other games to finish, but from there I suppose it's spectatorship. I mean, if I catch you doing that, Rise. If I catch you doing that, that's your own problem. I gave you that moderatorship. I can take it away. For all of the minuscule amount of power it did a thing. Yeah, we can wait. It's a little annoying, but we can definitely wait on it. As I say, I'd rather not put it in a high level AI, or I'm not even sure what level AIs I can put in. AI easy or AI normal, and I think we've discovered that AI easy is terrible, and AI normal barely knows how to play. I'm in. Okay, Draconis is in. Perfect. We can get the game started. Just gotta wait for him to actually appear on the list, and then we can start those off. Okay, Phew! All hands ready. If there is a timeout during a game, let me know as fast as you can. I will pause that game and we will see if we can wait until they come back. We have 12. One of those will soon be Draconis appearing on my list. There we go. Okay. So, game 1, which is Demo, Draconis, Mono, and Prospero. Are we all ready for the game? Because you're going to start anyway. Start. Okay, and then finally table 3, which is Rise, Corowin, myself, Yarok. Good luck to you all. Let's go. Remember, the 3 winners will progress to the top table in the next game. Everybody else will be in score order. And, of course, highest score at the end of the tournament wins. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So, starting west. Yeah. Yeah, as needed. Okay, so our start is reasonable, not amazing, but we'll definitely take that going on at the moment. South. So yeah, we know Corowin's good. High level Master 1, so absolutely a genuinely good player. Oh, the Carol table is moving on. Prosperous disconnect, need a pause. Thank you. Alright. Pause. So far we're not doing anything particularly interesting with our hand at this stage, we're just getting through this. Well, I mean, it's an impossible hand, but, you know. It's kind of an impossible hand. Do I even want to think about this? Oh, again, Kuro winding in. Looks like quick Tanyo attack. Okay. Alright, so the second game is also, well, whichever top table is going on. Technically that is top table actually, the Democracker Draconis Prospero game. Anyway. We're still not having a great amount of fortune here with what we're doing right now, so we've got a couple of safety tiles though. But honestly, I think this is just looking like a dead hand. Unless I can do some reasonable progression here. Rise also with that, and a dealer turn. So we're going to play our ones out here, and we're going to safety against him. Only one red left, so we should be fine there. Greens are still definitely available for things, and that is dealer. Okay, quick Tanyo dealer attack. Alright, let's hope for a slightly better hand here. You may also notice we're at 100,000 life, 100,000 points, and that's purely because it's slightly easier for me to calculate. I don't have to worry about negatives when we go to new games. Not going to call from there. However, going to go for a north here. And potentially slightly quicker. If it continues my theme of the warm-up game with me just having endless triplets coming to me, I might be okay with it, but... Alright, draw a 1. So, looking reasonable for just pin 2, possibly Tanya if we end up having to drop that, depending on where other progressions go for. Worst comes to it though, Tanyo is probably fine. As it is now though, we're looking more towards Pinfu. Alright, Kara with the 9 call. Could be a Honitsu here, and looks like it might be. Oh, that's a lot of help just been given. I don't usually emote, but I feel that warrants it. I said, the extreme high enchanter was a thing, but that 4 was dodgy. Alright, Ishanten. And we can rise among them. Oh. Rise, that's utter betrayal, sir. Utter betrayal. Well, we're still at least one. Still at least one have a good Pinfu attack at the moment. Could even have a Sanchku out of this if we're extremely fortunate. Yeah, well, 5 man, 5 so. Well, we have 2 definitely safe tiles, should the need arise. Kara on the attack. Kira on the attack, rather. That does not a lot for me. That also doesn't really do much. Aside from give Kira a bit more help, which I've been doing a lot so far, I need to stop doing that. Oh, Mono does not seem happy about things. Alright, there's a reach. Kinda want to go in for this, but we'll fold the souths and see what happens. We just hit Dora Dora. If we can make both of these pass, we're potentially back in this. Tenbai. Tanyo Freedora. And 77. That at least recovers some of my point gap. Puts me back up to 3rd. And moves Rise off of the dealer button. So we're into East 2. Honestly, not the smoothest of transitions out of East 1. But, hey. We'll do what we can here. Let's cut the 1 for the moment. Oh, Zola's got something. Keep south for as long as it's potentially relevant. Quick hand to become dealer seems reasonable here. And it's still very disconnected. That might be arguably a bad call, but well, let's see. Draw 5. Slightly awkward at the moment, but only because none of the rest of the hand has at all done anything. Oh boy. Alright. Problems. Yard to give us some Sozu, really. Oh dear. Alright, well, Demo's off for a flyer. Rise is just off. Yeah, I have almost nothing to oppose this. Yeah, that's pretty much where I was going, although that is interesting. Might follow suit because it's an isolated tile right now. This is extremely ambitious because I don't think we can get the 7 past him. Alright, I don't have to. Could I get 2 past him? Maybe, although the 5 passes. Free so. Oh well. We put a good effort into that. Wasn't going to pay off, he had all of them. Rise of his second Mungan. But does elevate us to second, so there's that. But a significant lead going on over that side of the board. And this is an interesting starting hand. We're dealer, so we're probably going to attack this. I'm definitely attacking it now. We're 1 away from 7 pairs. The eternal conundrum is whether you go toy from this position or not. We'd have dragon for backup, but all these are middles for the most part, so... Wow. Unfair reaches unfair. Demo overflow. We can't. Quick, apply some Marmite. I mean, usual early reach rules of play your game as much as you can. Play safety where you can, where you know about it. 9 could come out of this, and does. Reach 7 pairs. Let's be back near, a little closer to the rise here. Sure. Source of the wind. Chance of Sanchiku, then, is the absolute high end for this hand. Don't know if we're necessarily going to force it unless we draw a couple of 7s here. I'm going to type anything, but I feel I might just be stealing that jam that that demo's got. I have 22,000 to make up, so it's not impossible that I just do this from here. Obviously wouldn't have Chanter now, but we'd have Reach Sanchiku plus 42, so let's play that now. Can we draw it? Because that would be ideal. So 2, 3, 5 red gets us there. You can just play the red dragon, go for an open one. It's very cheap at that point, but it's an option. We certainly don't look as if we're going for a Sanchiku. We do look like we might want Pinsy, though. What do I want to do with this? I'm going to go with that on the basis that this gives us a slight higher value, potentially, but I'm not expecting this to be good. Might have been correct to wait, I don't know. But we called into Senpai, which is what you're supposed to do. You'd have won if we'd have done the other thing. Oh well. Just signifying that is the dangerous thing, but we'll take a win off Rise. Shin Sanchiku. Mono disconnect. Okay. Bear with. Let me know when he's back. Yep, paused. Oh, various issues going on today. Door south. Interesting. Red is passed, so Koro might have a pair of those. We'll force it if he has. Yeah. That's fine. So he's obviously not in a position where that's going to help him immensely at this point, so we're just forcing the issue early because, again, he didn't necessarily want to initially. Meaning his hand's not quite there. Well, that's the impression I would get. I know a lot from the other game with Starfall at the moment. Oh, reach. Well, we can follow the White Dragon for the moment. So you're at reaching from third. I think west for the moment. Oh, we're not a million miles away from things here. Nine's the last one. If he wants that, fine. I've also got 3 8s, so. That was dodgy, but I actually have a hand here, so. Well, I don't. I'm into a single door away at the moment. Alright, went for the pursuit, didn't work. Shit only. I'm much happy to lose 1,000 points there than lose more to that. So it's fine. Other game is still ongoing at the moment. You can unpause. Alright, restore. There you go. Alright, so we got one door to start with. We're sitting north. We're still in east, but we'll get rid of it now. Repairs 17-2 to make up for the win at this point. Not impossible. I would like to be on top table at least once during this darn thing. South's not benefiting us, so we know that red's probably fine. Driblets. There's one. Immediately draw a second. What can we do about this? Up to 12 viewers at the moment, which is reasonably impressive. Although, admittedly, we got 12 players, so maybe that has something to do with it. Who knows? more triplets. I will follow up. Fortunately, our hand's quite a way away from doing anything at this point. But we've got potential options. These are all exterior tiles. I think we're forgetting that for the moment. That's a really dodgy tile there. Fine. I've got one definite safety, and then got to think about things a little bit here. Risk a north on the basis that it is our wind. He probably doesn't want it offhand, but oh, he's in his third Mongan. God darn it, Rise! I can't catch you up if you're just gonna keep winning. Oh, it's worse than that. It's a Baiman, sir. Well, Rise is a huge lead right now. All right. Also, what is this mess of a hand? Rise, enough with the jam. Enough with the jam. No, it's fine. It'll be a cheap hand. I'll play my normal game out. Rice is going to top table. Sample disconnected. Okay, hold on. Pausing that game. Yeah, at the moment, Rice is going to top table. Unless we can pull this miracle off. It's generally wrong to go for these sorts of hands, but Rise, it'll be cheap, so does that mean you're listening to what I'm saying? And if so, does that mean I can disqualify you for cheating? I'm gonna take the second one. And pause. Right. Restored. This might be being a bit too forceful what I'm doing here. Oh, sorry. I was told to unpause. Okay, that's gonna make these awkward. Well, I've at least hit it for Toy Toy Nomi. He's back under 50k. It's alright, back under 50k again. Mostly I was trying to get him off a dealer turn. Now I'll see if we can actually do anything about this. Sorry about that. I should really be asking more people, but obviously I'm not in your game, so I can't determine whether it's a good time to turn it off or not. Alright, so Rai's continuing the attack from the lead. Obviously it's a top table tournament, so overall point score matters. Well, I've been given 2 safe tiles if I want to use them. I think in this instance we do. No, my southern free Dora. Rise, clearly. Rise stole her down. Oh, we are not in a good way for this. Oh, folding. I don't want to fold, but... we could still potentially have gone for this. In fact, I could have shot for 2 over that. Now hit Dora. Problem is, I need these to pass. I'm just not convinced they will do. 4 might red, I don't think is a good play against his hand though. Obviously, if Rice can deal in, that would be at least somewhat useful in terms of, you know, putting us a little closer to being top. I mean, that 47,000 gap has to be made up somewhere. Eric is at the very least going to get a reasonable enough hand to try something. Hit or get some Mungan. So that's going to put him second. We have 2 Dora in the opening hand. Double South, double Dora. Mungan. And it is a bit all over the place, but... Okay, reach from Koro. Reach Ipatsu. And that's a Mongan down. Well, you did play free. They have an eBay thing that's sold. Hurrah. North and North. So this is my last big chance of trying to put a dent in Rise's point score. I can't really do it in one go though, so... Well, I mean I could. If I could hit him with a Buyman, that does enough, but... But dealer Buymans aren't all that common, gotta be honest. That though, is encouraging. One of them has already gone though. Into a second Yakuhai, we're in business. Again, one of the whites has been played though. Well, we'll follow white up for white at the moment. More likely to get this really, so... Is Mono doing strange things again? Well... Massively sure what I can do against this. Really? Alright, Rise lost points, so I suppose if nothing else that puts me closer, but it's putting me down to third. Hanneman. So Rise is still top table, but he's going to be a bit closer than it otherwise would be. So I think this is going to be Carnage attempt here if we get a chance. West is called. So he's not going to hit top table, Yarok, at the moment, but is likely to at least progress. He's above the threshold, so he's got a shot at it. I'm not going to call that just yet. We might well want that, but we'll see. Carnage available. But we're going to wait until we're a little closer. We'll see if we can grab the Norths first. Yushanten. Come on, give me a tile I can. Chasing value. There are less winning tiles here, but I'm chasing that little bit of value increase. But we've done a Khan reach. It is South 4 though, so ultimately we're only looking to finish second here and just increase our overall score count. We're not really considering the overtake, but I would need so much luck for the overtake to work. Even Dora 4 from the Ura isn't going to hit enough. Reach North 4 Sumo? No. End else in anyway. Shadora. Okay. 2000. Didn't have a lot of options with that, but we have game 1 over and done with. So let me just mark that up. So right, 1, 2, 6, 7, 0, 0. And is a round winner. Yarok goes on to 1052, 0, 0. I go to 893, 0, 0. And Karo is on a Windchime rather, 788. Okay. So Rise will be on top table because he is the winner of that, so he immediately advances to the top table regardless of what his current score is. So Rise will be on table 1. Let's go and observe something once I have now got this done. Oh, the other game's finished as well. Let's just go and add that to the log as well. So Joey is the winner, and it was a close game as well. And 110200. So Joey TM will also be on top table. And let's see, Solar is on 109900. Kyrol is on, where are we? Oh yeah, you replace Debbie. So Kara / Debbie is on 102900, and Starfall is on 77k. Okay. So we have one game that's still... Whoops. One game that is still underway. Yeah, so currently, yeah, Solar is the current highest scoring second place, although it might end up being Draconis at the moment with the current way this is looking. But yeah, we'll see. As I say, I'll sort the sheet once that's done, but we have at least our two... So it's Rise and Joey going into the top table. Total score. So highest score wins. So at the actual moment, we're ignoring any other result. Rise is currently in the lead, although admittedly Demo has a higher score at the moment. So yeah, it is literally high score wins, and then it's ranking based on your score. The only thing the top table does is it forces the winners to be in the same game as each other, as well as whoever's scoring first. They're only South 1 with a 5-minute delay, but also Draconis is on there. Or a fourth if we end up playing a fourth. This is true. We're only going to play a fourth if we have unanimous decision making, and this will large part be based on how many of these games go on a ridiculous length of time. Anyway, we're going to follow Demo because he's currently leading. They also had a bit of a delay in their game as well. Once this game ends, we'll take 5 minutes just to go and reconcile, make sure I've got all my points and have the actual games configured correctly, and then we'll queue up for game 2. Oh, this is true. We did. But this wasn't the first game to get fired off, so you know. All right, so Prospero with a big load of calls here. Mono is losing. This is unusual. Also, why doesn't he lose on the days when it matters? Which is clearly the Fridays. Alright, Prospero picks up the sumo. No. I mean, in the way this works on table tennis, basically the winners would move up one table. So if you were on table 3 and won, you'd move to table 2. If you were on table 2 and lost, you go down to table 3. And everybody would move up and down based on their wins and losses. You can't do that exactly with Mahjong unless we had 4 players, actually, or 4 tables. But what we can do is a kind of facsimile of that. So the winners will be on top table, as will whoever is currently winning the tournament who isn't one of those 3. And then the rest will be in score order, trying to just amass additional points. So losing a lot of points basically means you need to find some way of getting them back. But equally, the people who've got high points, the people who've won, are going to have more chance of losing them because they're inferior against better players. I do concede this is only just a random thought process kind of tournament, but we might refine the rules if we continue on with this going onwards. But hey, for a random throwaway tournament without any crazy, silly rules, for the most part, it is what it is. Yeah, you're down dealer Mungan on turn 3. That was ridiculous, sir. That was pure jam thievery. I should also probably be observing somebody else. We'll see what Draconis is up to here. Draconis is just about to reach. Well, is in theory about to reach. Counts for 9, so he's in the reach, Ipeco, and Hope Waiter at this point. Probably just trying to secure 2nd place more than anything else. It's fine. I mean, in all honesty, he needs a lot more to catch up with this. He is the dealer, of course, so that does help his decision out. I might have been inclined to wait a turn for Pinfu, but I'd have probably reached that as well in that position. Ultimately, he still wouldn't have got it, and it would just be that versus that, but yeah. Is anybody going to be nice enough to give him that? 4-pin. Oh no, that would be for a 10-win. No, he had the 9 then. No, actually, ignore they. Yeah, you're right. Not a lot of options for that. Yeah, top score wins. Consider folding? You've met these people! Well, actually, I'm not sure you have met all of them, but you know, you met most of these people. He's got Ipeco, so really he's got a run and a closed weight rather than 3 pairs. Current top score is, well, it is actually demo at his current score. Current top score of people who finished is 126700. So 126.7 is Rise's currently finished score. demo, though, is currently higher than that, but obviously this game is still in progress, so it might be lowered. Alright, and the height rate. It depends what the rest of the hand shape is, and obviously the 3 pairs thing is kind of subjective, because if they're actually close, if they're actually aligned or close enough to each other, that you could potentially get other things. This is what the current score is at the moment in terms of how this looks. So those are the points with just the 1 game left to play. $198, you're saying? Hold on, maybe quickly do that. No, I've summed to 80k, so I've done it correctly somewhere. That's kind of what I was explaining with that, so yeah. Anyway, just have a quick check what's going on there. Also, Draconis, what is this? This is my kind of hand. 3, potentially 4 if. I've planned for 3. Okay, his luck. Well, nothing wrong with this weight, generally speaking. Dragon and Ura. No, he's not going to Sun Anchor with this. He could have Sun Anchored if he'd waited a turn, but I feel that's still the plan to go for that. To be fair, this isn't a difficult remake. I just add extra lines to the bottom of it and I extend the tables over. The only thing I've got currently is just the calculation thing here, which I just have to extend, so it's not a problem. Who's got Dora free? Who's got Dora free and wants this? Oh, that feels weak. Surely you have to get Dora free against this. Oh, unless Demo's got it. Demo's probably the one player who probably wouldn't necessarily push with that, I guess, but the other two need points. They'd surely go for it if they had the chance. Yeah, true. He's getting a few points. He's got 23k down. It's not impossible for him to make that up, but well, Mono's on the pursuit. Let's have a quick look at what he's doing. So Mono is on a closed 7 Sanchiku. Reach Sanchiku Dora. And Dora 2, actually. So let's see. Possibly even helps him that the Dora has just been proven safe to Draconis, but both these players look that are after some form of dot weight, so minimal advantage. I doubt anyone's going to play. I think Prospero might be on something. We'll see. 3 more draws for Draconis. 4 more draws, sorry. Unless you can, it's always Draconis in these long games. He has sumoed. Didn't hit any Ura, unfortunately, but reached sumo dragons. Well, maybe it's not going to be Draconis on demo on top table. Maybe Draconis is going to be. We'll see. 3 hands still left to play, minimum. Could be better. Yeah, pretty much. Triplet of 2 concealed triplets is going to put you there anyway with Fu, but now he only needs he doesn't even need a Mungan sumo anymore. Mungan off anybody for the thing there. Freehan sumo will definitely do as well. Especially given he's got a triplet of the West if he keeps that throughout all of this, so. Sorry, I wasn't paying a great amount of attention to things on that. I mean, probably. I mean, honestly, that's just unfortunate, but it's still probably correct to do that. Maybe I should have allowed busting out to be a thing. Yeah, I mean, that can happen at the best of times, although it does look especially bad now. Thankfully, though, there's more chance that this means somebody else is just going to take the initiative and move the game on. One of these 3 has to win in order to do this. Actually, let's have a quick look at... Oh, no, I won't do that then. I was going to have a look at what Prospero was up to, discarding the red 5. We'll keep that. The other thing. Mono just cannot get busted. Negative points is on. No, negative points is on. The only reason I put people to 100,000 was so I wouldn't have to mess around forgetting to type negative numbers in. Because that is certainly the thing that I would do incorrectly when we go and play next game. I'd forget to give somebody negative score. So that was to mitigate that in the hopes that nobody would quite get that low, but you know. Long way to go. It might happen. Draconis has not had any jam for this particular hand, but I think Mono's got it. 2 calls, cutting Adora last turn. Yeah, which is probably fair. And actually means we might actually get to the end of this in a very short amount of time, who knows. Then again. Then again, it's not really a... Well, he was always going for the Honitsu, but now it's just getting there. Oh, thanks, dude. I massively appreciate that. And, oh, Draconis has actually hit his down tempi. God darn it, Draconis, we need to just stop winning so this game moves on. I mean, I think Mono's in there as well, and they're both in Sozu. Alright, Draconis takes the lead. Alright, third Honda for Draconis. Again, Yakuhai, and again, options. Will do, sir. Thank you. In the meantime... Actually, we're going to observe Prospero. We've done enough observing of Draconis' game here. We're going to see what the challenges are up to. So Prospero, if he finishes where he is right now, I think avoids... No, he'll be on the bottom table. It's basically between Prospero and me for whether we end up on the bottom table, with the way the points have worked out. Because I ended on 89,300. Mono, unless he gets a miracle in the next few things or goes on his own dealer rampage, is going to be on bottom table. But I mean, ultimately, it doesn't make that much difference. It's just a case of how many, you know, it's only a ranking perspective. And if they're given the field spread and who's going to be on each of these tables, it's still going to be a tricky game. I hope not. I would like to actually move on to game 2 at some point today. Anyway, Prospero has a good hand here. Double Dora, good potential for going into just the Pinfu. And he'd absolutely take Pinfu to Dora right now. This is the whole stream now. If it is, I apologise. This whole tournament has only been one game, and it's Draconis' fault again. I mean, in the last stream, and I want to actually do a proper analysis of it, but I had a game that went on for about 90 minutes. We managed 3 full games in the time it took for Draconis and Yarok and whoever else was in that to finish 1. So I'm saving that for a proper analysis session at some stage. Well, there's Draconis' bonus tiles we knew we had. I mean, unfortunately, we'd have to declare Rise the winner, and only 1 game has been played. And I would finish negative, so, you know, I've got that kind of concern going. Alright, reach from demo. So what is Prospero going to do about that? Only directly safe tile he's got is the 9, so plays 1. Yeah, he would definitely be the winner if he kept doing that, but, you know. Well, all RPGs don't have multiple. It's basically the... it does have multiple party members, but it's basically the guy who goes back in time. Time machine is invented in his village. There's the whole evil things you can do when you get put on trial for everything you did in the intro bit before you go back in time. You then go heavily into the future, heavily into the past, recruit a vampire at some point. Yeah, no, it's a fun game. I didn't own a Super Nintendo, so I've only come into that game afterwards. But yeah, it is one of the classic RPGs for a reason. Unfortunately, Prospero can't really call that because he can't get into just the Chanyo. I don't tend to top 10 list games because honestly I just completely swap things around. And it also depends on what I've played recently. Because I mean, I've been watching Aegon play Persona 4, which honestly has just reminded me how great that game is. Mono picks up the win. Okay, game moves on. We have progression. Mangan. And Demo's lead is just starting to erode a little bit here. I mean, we're now in South 3, so in theory we only have 2 hands to go. You know, assuming Prospero doesn't win when he's dealer and Mon doesn't win when he's dealer. That being said, Prospero's got a reasonably strong start here. Yakai, a couple of things he's likely to be able to call. I mean, in all honesty, what I've been playing recently and what's currently appearing on my top 10 list if I were to do it right now are a load of Mega Drive games, because I picked up the Genesis Mini and then hacked a load of other games onto it. So, yeah. Yep, as it currently stands, Solar is going on top table. As it also stands, it's going to be Mono and Prospero on bottom table. Which, if anything else, the fact that those two are on bottom table is just showing you that this isn't going to make the games any easier. It's just, you know, how this has worked out. There are no easy tables among the 12 of us, apparently. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's insane, but it's a good calling hand for a dealer repeat here. If he can get his Yakuhai early. Oh, it's ended. Okay. Well, I mean, I might as well finish watching this. So this is going to be the 5-minute rest time. We'll say 8 minutes because that gives me time to go and do things. All right, so I'll cue the games in 8 minutes. Well, it's only game 1, and ultimately this is only to determine who's going where. So no spoilers, please, while I just watch the end of this, and then I'll go and score up, and we'll see how this actually goes. I don't remember having any problems with the Final Fantasy IX final boss. I mean, there are optional bosses you can do which are going to be harder than that, so I don't know whether you mean those instead. But I can't remember having a problem with the Final Fantasy IX boss. Again, I haven't fully played the game in quite a while. I've played bits and pieces of it, and it's one of the few I do actually own on Steam, but I do like 9. Nice. Well, I mean, that's clearly Mono's trick, but... So currently, Draconis... in an 8. Oh, Carnage! Carnage discarding Dora. If Prospero stays 888 though, I go into the middle table rather than the bottom table, so... Unfortunately, can't do that in the current way Mahjong is scored. What you need to do is somehow combine it with Yu-Gi-Oh! And give all your points to the Winged Dragon of Ra to leave you with only 8888. Something of that nature. Also, I should be watching Mono here, who again looks like he's going for a Yakuman. Isn't. He actually nearly had one of these attempts last time we were playing. I was holding the East because it was a live East tile, and apparently would have given him a double Yakuman if I'd have played it. So, yay! Mono just hoping for a repeat and to grab points back. Given that I know the game's about to end, I assume something's going to go wrong with this plan, but... Or he's going to win, it's going to be a really quick hand somewhere else. Glad I didn't manage to do it at the end twice. But can you do it 3 times? That's the challenge. Oh, okay. I'm being pinged by Stay Home and Tenho. In the middle of things. Okay, so demo with the reach. What's demo on? Alright, no, demo's on a good 147 here. Into a second Khan. Oh, and that 4. Oh boy, that 4. I mean, if he draws a 5, then he's got the options for which side he goes on it. Neither of them look particularly safe, though. Yep, there we go. Well, it's a win. And hit 3 Uradura, thanks to Kandor, I think. Mono, why can't you be this unlucky when we're playing on normal Tiles of Confusion? Alright, so, well, I just got that score up. So Draconis goes 131,800 and is the winner. So obviously we'll carry over. Demo gets 116200. Mono is on 63200 and Prospero is on 8800. So let's hope this doesn't break things. Sort range by points currents Z to... Okay, so currently leading Draconis, Rise, Demo, Joey. So Demo is the highest ranking player who is not in a winner, so he will go into top table. Table 2 will be these 4. Nope, will be these 4. And table 3 will be these 4. Okay. So these are the tables for round 2. Rise, Jerry, Draconis, Demo, Solar, Yarok, Chiral, Shadowhawk, and then Prospero, Windchrome, Starfall, and Mono will be on the bottom table. Right. We'll have a little bit of time, but I'm just going to prepare for matches and see if we can get things queued up. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we see our scores? Yeah, your scores carry over. This is why I'm having to do this in a very specific manner. Gonna put the power into Kung Pao Derby. Absolutely. So, Joey. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. So, Draconis will wait on for the queue at this point. But I can set everybody else up. So, Joey, Demo, and Rise. So now just make sure I get the points right. So Joey is on 11020. Demo is on 16220. And Rise will be on 126700. Right, and where is Draconis? Draconis is here as well. Okay, so 131800, and that game is away. So those are the scores going into game 1 here. So game 1, oh. Ha. Alright, bear with. I didn't think I had to have them all starting at the same points. Okay, I might not be able to do this. I was hoping I could. We did. It allowed me to do that. But then, of course, we were playing the same 4 people, weren't we? Ah, darn it. All right, fine. All right, your points are carrying over, but I'm going to have to just do. I'm just going to have to work this out afterwards on the fly. So apologies. Rise, Demo, and Joey. Unfortunate, but I will adjust it as we go on through this. All right. Yeah, at the moment, because the score doesn't also count for this as well. It's a little bit weird. Anyway. So, game 3, which I'm not part of, was going to be Prospero, Kiro, Starfall, Mono, and that is a terrifying table. Finally, Solar, Kyrol, myself, Yarok, we will go into the middle table. Start things off. Yeah, it's possible. I can just work things out from this. So what I'm going to have to do is then just quickly recalculate when I do this. Actually, I can do it. I can do it this way around. It's fine. Yeah, no worries. It's something I thought we'd accounted for, but apparently not. So yeah, what I'll probably end up doing for this is just setting the whatever the score actually finishes as, I'll put as an adjustment. So huzzah, working out the tables on the fly. Okay. That'll do for now. I'm not going to worry too much about the rest of this. So the way I work it is, whatever your score is above or below 10,000, I'll just put in the round 2 adjustment, and then that will add that up. And I suppose this also works from a perspective of who the round winners are. So, yeah, the round winner will still go on to table 1. Yeah, okay, this works. It wasn't entirely as I intended it initially. In the meantime, this is looking like a reasonable Tanyo hand. The dragon we probably should have kept tossed a little while ago, but we know one's fine. Shantan. Don't have a lot that's good here. Alright, Yarok with the sumo. Each sumo, Ithako, red 5, and another Ura. Mungan to start. Well, I mean, Mungan to Mungan seems fair. One of you would have been disappointed either way. I don't know if we want to go for Honitsu or not, but at least now we have the Yakuhai that we could potentially lean on. Sure he will eventually. Should have gone for that one, really. It was Adora. Especially now. West not so 1-4 is going to be the tricky one here. But rip Wi-Fi. Oh, hold on. Right, well, I'll just pause the other game. I'm thinking we're going to be into the Dora 4 weight here on this. No, we'll see. Dora 4 Chancer weight as well, potentially. That last Dora comes off. There we go. Chancer Honitsu South. Dora Dora. High-end value is always nice, especially when it's additional free on that. Not for cabbages! Alright, okay, fine. Alright, restored. Alright, this is a really good start, in all honesty. Hami Shanten. Yes, but you complained about the Ipeco. Well, we're in attack at the moment, so we're not going to... Not going to worry about such things. So draw 2, go into a pair, weight 6-8, or draw 7, eventually evolve the hand a little bit. Okay. Potentially Ipeco into a single weight, or reach Ipeco Tanyo. Couple of options now here, so I'm gonna Dharma 7-4 for a bit. Right, region red 5. Somebody's using thinking time here, or just genuinely debating it. No, Yarick goes for 7. Cuts 8, so 7-7-8 in his hand, beforehand. Okay. Also played a 5 earlier. Well, here's the pursuit. I'm a safe start to that, but it's a 4-7, so. Okay. The justification for out of safer tiles is a weak one. I didn't get any extra, but I'm obviously dealer at this point, so fine. 10,000 go back. Game evens up. And Joey's dead again! No! Why must Joey always be dead? Well, in normal situations, this would probably be what I consider a 30k game. But let's see. Hooray! We like alive. There we go. The game continues. Oh, so many issues on top table. Alright, let's play North. Alright, South Dora. On it too. And Carol deals in. Okay, so I mean, he'd probably be fine with that 2,000 point hand, not really doing an awful lot. Well, we're into South 1. This has been a really reasonably even game. First one to pull off a big hand is probably going to smash it though after this, so we'll see. Okay, double Dora. Nice. Okay, so one run established. 2 from Tempo. So come on, Friso. Friso's still ideally what we want, but draw 4, we're probably going to cut the 1-2 and see if we can go for yeah, we'll cut the 1-2, see if we can actually get this Sanchku in. But it also gives us the shape here to do that sort of thing. So ideally we draw 5 here. We have Reach, Sanchku, Pinfu. It's probably worth keeping that over 6 actually. Yeah, that was an error. Should have cut the 6. We'll see if it backfires immediately. So if I draw the 3, I'm probably going to just have to play it. Maybe not then. So that gives us Ipeco as an option, and we still have potential Sanchku. I mean, I don't think Kara's going to play the 5-so against this, but if he does, I think we're going to call for it. It's a late red, but I'm okay with it here. Alright, well, that side of Sanchku's been killed. Now I need a 7 dot. There's only 2 5s left. Let's throw the North Sad Tanya. In for a penny, in for a pound. Go for the full hog here. I'll play the 5 so for safety here. Oh well. Guess we're going to just accept this one and go for a repeat. Well, if anything, that makes it an even. This is a definite battle. This one. It's definitely correct not to go for it though. Alright, quick attack from Chiral. He's obviously got a dealer turn on the mine, so he might have a Yakuhai here, so we'll consider that in a couple of turns. Alright, well that answers which one he's going for. Chanta Yakuhai. Makes a 9 awkward. We do have a triplet of South though going on, so this is the first genuine hand coming up. Means we'll probably not play any of these. Internet issues are fun. They are in fact fun. Because we believe in the Dwarf Fortress sense of fun. Honestly, I'm in a position where I can't really do much. Okay, well that helps. I'm wondering if he's just got incidental things here. So he's not a dragon either. Obviously doesn't have South, so he kind of an Yakuhai going on. It is safe to both players. Starfall wants a pause. Starfall has a pause. Never mind, never mind. Got it. Li Shanten. Neither of these are safe. Alright, 5 to go, we're folding. Especially into door 4. Jeez. Maybe I'm saying I'm folding, but... Well, that's the big hand. But it is only prevalent door of 4. Okay, I thought it was going to be bigger than that. Fine, I'm not going to object. Puts Carol into 3rd. Dealer position has happened. I have door of 3. Right. Need to draw a south kind of now. Sorry, Stuff. You are on a very tough table. I will concede that. And you are still, at the moment, mathematically the second best player on the Tiles of Confusion side of things, so... Bad games happen. It is unfortunate. Dracona's dead. Do you mean to pause the game, or do you actually just... pause? Right, Dracona's is dead. So potentially a double south triple Dora. I mean, Honitsu's a stretch, but it's not impossible from here. Tenpai. Well, Ishan's only 5 of those. North, still 1 left. South, 2 left. Well, we can still make this. Alright, reach Dora free. North might just actually get played. But let's see. We have all the signs. We know where all the Dora are. We can still deal into a good hand, admittingly, but even with Honitsu on the right, kind of thinking Dora free here says things are thing. Yeah, Sol has not been friendly to us at the moment. Double south, triple Dora. Sorry, Carol. That puts me into the lead. Indeed, no, I'm absolutely happy. I'm really happy with that. See the guy, dealer turn. I might be on top table. Which, if nothing else, will mean I'm on top table for the final game. So, you know. That being said, long way to go. And Yarek's not that far behind. And clearly your internet's okay enough. You're at least able to get back into this. Camera's off. There we draw Medora. Bravey Ackerman. I don't need to Bravey Ackermans. Although you could. I'm going to Bravey you, Ackerman. It can pay off. It's been a while since we've had a Ackerman on stream. In spite of all of Mono's attempts. Yeah, I didn't agree with that. Alright, now we've got to be aware of what he's doing. Actually, he's on dealer right now, which means if he wins, there's a reasonable chance if it gets up to... No, it starts to be kind of ridiculous for the difference to be enough that I'd lose the place, but... I may have to go for this, which doesn't feel good. Alright, counterattack is on. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one doing it. And Carol has a bit of a head start. And that's a Dora played. Jeez. 6 should be sent to get both. True, but I still can't afford to deal into it, so... It would lower the gap to 1600 if you were to sumo. The problem is solar, actually, in many ways. That's alright, we can wait on it. I can't pick up Sumo. If he's got Hanneman, then I'd fall behind, but... Oh, he's got Dora. Mangan. So, narrow lead going into the last. Full control, alt, reboot. Might be a little bit heavy for what I'm trying, but it's actually a really good hand. I'll be tempted to try and force a certain possible hand here. It's been really weird. I mean, obviously, as we mentioned before, Draconis wasn't games earlier today, so it's just decided now to be awkward. Should probably play this first, but... Gonna go with the Yakulus tempo at the moment. Yeah, he is deliberately dragging out games. This is his strategy. There's room to improve this one, so we're going to hold off a turn. Or 2. And if we happen to draw the 3, then it's fine. Alright, Simo only, ends the game. I was genuinely just hoping to to improve that, but Trashan to end it. So Shadowhawk wins the round. Adjustment is 12000. Yarok's adjustment is 8800. Carol's adjustment is negative 9400. And it was lame, but you know, had to do it. Unpause. There, bear with. Restore. I know, I wasn't intending to win with that, but, you know, I figured I'd take the win for top table. I should have gone for something bigger. I was going to reach, but obviously I had a possible Itsu on, and honestly, a free-man nothing weight, which would have been reach nothing, versus potentially upgrading it to an Itsu, yeah, it's fine. I decided to prioritize the win, even though I shouldn't. Anyway, Sailor Flare also gets a negative 11400. Okay. So out of all that, Yarok's actually still ahead of me on points. No, it was bad. I can see that was bad. But hey, it's done. It's done. And I'm on top table for the last game, which, you know, it means absolutely nothing. But I'm going to take that as a reward, potentially. Alright, let's watch the bottom table. I mean, the option I had was put myself back into for a 10, which I guess was correct, but... Well, spirit of it is just basically keep going, but... I can make up a game's worth of points in one. And we don't know somebody's at 160k just yet. It could easily not be. I have not thrown the events, I put myself on top table. Marginal victory. You are absolutely correct, of course, but yeah. Meanwhile, Stafford's only on 779, so either he's managed to improve his situation quite a bit, or he's complaining about being at 6779, I guess. Mono's picking up a few points, but it's fairly even between the top 3 right now. Read from Mono. I don't think he's going to get White Dragon to pass that, but... Two might not have been safe either, actually, considering things, but... What are you actually on? Let's find out. Mono's on a 4-5. Alright, Mono picks up the sumo. So heading into South 3. Mono, I think, has enough points to take the lead from that. Yep, massively so. He just hit a buyman. So Mono is on the road to recovery. Although, fittingly, he was at the lowest points total of anybody to start with. Here's last dealer, though. But in a strong position to at least be on top table for the last game, so I can have a match against him. And prove that it is impossible for me to climb the mountain. Actually, we're going to follow Kiro for the next one. I normally follow the dealer, but we didn't quite manage that anyway, so... Alright. So let's see, what are we looking at for this? Read my hand. He's got no dealer turns left. He is 21,000 down. So that's direct Hanneman at this point. With South as Dora for the round. I mean, not impossible. Cut the ones, grab a green. It's fine, it's just probably not going to be valuable enough to do it in one go. But could happen, I think. Alright, GG. So that game has ended as well. I'm just going to go record the points while I think about it. So let's go to the log. So, Rise has picked up another win. So Rise is the round winner. And goes plus 18300. Demo goes up 5,000 points. Joey goes down only 1,200. And Draconis goes down a fair amount. -2. Okay. So currently leading the point score is Rise by a considerable amount, and he will be on top table yet again. Nope, I'm not quite meant to do that. Enter, watch, and let's go back into this. Thankfully, it looks as if all the games are about to end at this point, so... Well, it went south, but you're still actually above me in points because I decided to win with a cheap 1,000-point hand at the end because I wanted to try and go for a Itsu, and then I ended up winning before my time. Alright, two-sided... wait, here, we changed perspectives again, haven't we? We were following Kiro. It does seem short, I've got to be honest, the amount of disconnects that have been going on. Alright, Prospero picks up a win off of Starfall. It could be traffic. I mean, this would be very early AM for Singapore, China, Japan, so you'd assume the traffic comes a bit earlier in the day than this. No, it could be another one of those, admittingly. Alright, let's see what Mono's last hand is. We have a reasonable shot at getting onto the last table here. At the moment, we're going to be joined by Demo again, unless anything changes. Significantly here. Prospero was a bit far down. Yeah, this is the low end table, so it's unlikely anybody from here is going to join top table. But at the moment, Demo is the highest scoring non-winner, so, and he's actually second overall in the event at the moment, behind Rise. Ah, okay. Please let me in later. No, you're on top table again. You're playing against me, Rise, and probably Mono. Unless Mono absolutely fluffs this up by dealing into Prospero for a Hanneman or something, for a big hand or something. It has to be a Hanneman, actually. I'm going to be fine. Yeah, I mean, you're doing fine. Just keep winning. I think we are just going to do 3 rounds, unless... let's get into a state of wanting to continue this next time. So again, say 7. I'll start queuing things up. In 17 minutes. I can't remember. I thought I set it up like that, but I might not have done. Oh, sorry. Especially if Mono wins this. Because that actually has relevance. Probably. Yep. I mean, this last round is going to have to be shenanigan based for anybody in the bottom table to win. But equally, there is a player who's going into the top table who has a score that's only about 0. Given how late it is, I don't think we are going to do a round 4. I would like to do a round 4 because I think that rounds out the tournament a bit better. I mean, heck, if we wanted to be absolutely mad about this, we could resume this again next week and do rounds 4, 5, and 6. But at that point, we need a lot of agreement and a lot of prep, and I obviously don't know if everybody's going to be definitely available for next week. So, we'll see. But doing this over 6 rounds would definitely be a more rounded tournament. Well, it won't be close if Rise keeps winning, certainly, but... Okay, we'll discuss it after this and see if we want to keep this rolling on and do another 3 rounds at the end of next weekend, because I guess doing it over 6 would be at least it gives chances for people to not have to take stupid risks this early, although admittingly the other side of the coin could be true as well and just have people on very, very low negatives, but I mean, Mono's recovered and he was in the lower things, so yeah. And I was still playing mostly fairly normal. We'll see how it goes. If we can get it going, we will do rounds 4, 5, and 6 next week. If it doesn't look as if it can happen, we won't, I guess, and we'll just leave it there for the time being. I mean, I wasn't paying too much attention, but you seemed fine. That's fine. I'll take all the points off Rise and everything will be fine. Alright, 2-player Tempai. So let's have the points from this, and then let's get going. So Mono is the winner. Goes plus 2, 3, 4, 0, 0. Starfall goes -2. I can't do maths anymore. 0, 0. Prospero goes. Kira goes -19, 0, 0. And Prospero goes 5, 2, 0, 0. Yep. Okay. So rankings after that round. Let's just make sure I've got everything sorted out correctly. Sort range. End of round 2 score, which is column I, Z to A, sort. So, scores at the end of round 2. Rise, Demo, Yarok, currently the top 3. Though it is an extremely tight-ish game from that. Starfall does need a bit of a miracle. But he can do this. He can absolutely do this. So, Mono is going to be into the things. Just chain Yakumans, absolutely. There's a septuple Yakuman available. So the highest player not finishing, not a winner, is Demo. So he will be in there. So let me just play special that. We then have Yarok, Draconis, and Joey in table 2. Solar joins in table 2. Then have Prospero and Debbie, as well as Windchime and Starfall. Okay. So the point score of first place is currently 145. But I will be doing everything I can to not rise down. Okay. End at 160k number. Well, I mean, as I say, we probably are going to try and extend this one, but we'll see. Okay, so are we all ready? Are we all ready? Okay, so let's get game 3 started first. So that is Prospero, Chiral, Currwind, and Starfall. Off you go. We then have Yarok, Joey. Draconis isn't here at the moment. Wait, have I done something stupid? Oh, JPB's in here for some reason. That's what's thrown me. Alright, we still have to wait for Draconis to get back if he can. Thing that I can, in theory, start the other game off. Not sure where you are. You are currently on table 2 because you are you're third place, but you're a non-winner, so. It is a plan. Don't worry about it. Where the Wrath of Khan? I mean, Khaning seems like a good option. We are waiting for Draconis at the moment. That's why we're not quite started off yet. Or at least to see if Draconis' connection issues are finally going to get resolved. I mean, we could in theory start the top table off. Now is the time for you Yakimans. I mean, now is the time to just try and hurt Rise as much as possible. I assume Draconis is reloading. Hence his comment, he's not trying to bore us to death. Alright, in which case I'm going to start the top table off and we'll wait for Draconis to actually begin. So, Demo, Rise, Mono, and myself. Random seat, and go. And as soon as Draconis turns up, we will start that game. I mean, you're not wrong. Can's definitely help. I mean, my plan is basically just take points off Rise as much as is physically possible. But he's on a run of form at the moment. Meanwhile, Possibilitsu is a thing. Not a likely thing, admittingly, but it is a thing. Alright, have some Dora. Nope. These tournament lobbies do need minigames. I mean, as I say, it shouldn't happen, but these things do. If it doesn't, game doesn't start in about 5 minutes, I will have an AI in place of Draconis, but not ideal, ultimately. Live Hatsu this late in the game. It passed. Okay. I'm not sure I've got anybody who can fill in, but I'm just going to put in an AI. So I'm adding a normal strength AI to this. So, go. And we'll work out the connotations of that a bit later. Anyway, demo with a reach. Alright, plus pursuit. We have 1 from Tenpai ourselves. 1 is safe against both players. Tenpai. Alright, well I've gained 1,000 points off of Rise. I've gained 1,000 points off of all of them. My clear and definite strategy is not working. I may have missed the memo. Go for me. It happens. I mean, rightly or wrongly, I'm trying to play my game here. Ultimately, I'm not necessarily worrying about that. I know what I want to do, but I'm not going to do anything crazy to force this. I'm just going to play my game and see where we end up. It would take a lot of luck for me to progress up the board, but I'm just interested in where I'd finish after 3. And if we do go to 6, well, I've got time for it. And if we don't go to 6, well, it's fine. We know for next time. Start with DC. Hold on. Pause. I missed 2 pairs. I'd have had 7 pairs tempo if I'd done that. Interesting. Alright, restored. Alright, mono reaching. I don't know if this is a good pursuit, but we are Ishanten. East and east are both safe. Green's not great in this position, but okay, fine. Oh, I could have called that for tempo as well, and I wouldn't have had to draw this 2. Which actually is safe anyway, so I'm not too upset with that. Skip 2. South is fine. We can still hit tempo if we can call either 9 or 6, so... Well, 9 or either 6, really. It'd be worth more points than my initial win. Yep, I just lost my 3,000 points. Well earned. You're still in the lead, but you know. Oh dear. Gaining an advantage, losing an advantage. This, though, seems a good hand. Double Dora. Potential Sanchku, but very definitely Tanya. Oh, let's force the whites. There was a pause first time, so... Yep. Not going to call that. This does help us towards a 4-5-6 Sanchku, potentially. So reach 4-5-6 Sanchku and 2 Dora. Mungan. Plus Tanya, actually, Hanneman. I'm going to force 4-5-6. It's a bad weight, but it's the highest value hand we got available. Alright, open Tanyo, Sanchku, Dora Dora. Oh, here come the attacks. Oh, that's the opposite of what we wanted to do. And you had my winners as well. You had all my winners as well. Rise had all my winners as well. Not much you can do in that. Well, I say not much. This is a response. Need to parry Yaku high up, but this is a response. It is so shiny! And yet it's nowhere near! Right, we have Yakuhai. Unfortunately, Mono has other things. What? Chief among them is probably going to be... Okay. Whisper it quietly, but I think we're going for this. So shiny! I wasn't able to calm that. Oh, I turned the claws off, haven't I? Yeah, of course. Duh, my own fault. That as well. I had South Dora 5 in that. Well, Dora 5 if I'd have not had the claws off. Could have killed that as well. Oh, not that part, but could have calmed there. Potentially Rinshan. I should have not had calls on. I've got into the habit of doing that because it's usually good against people that are trying to read your hands based on when the pauses happen, but clearly that was not a correct decision in that case. I wouldn't have got both card opportunities out of there, but yeah. At this stage, killing Rise's dealer turn has got to take priority over most things. Tenpai for mono, we would assume based on Madura, and there we go. Takes a win, kills for dealer turn off. Seat win only. Alright, dealer turn. Alright, we're going for quick attack now. This is not a hand that really I should be attacking with. At least not this aggressively, but I think at this stage any win is going to do. And one of my other options, just don't overplay and don't do anything and let Rise get away with this? No. Gotta have a go at this one. Fortunately, we've given Mono a perfect in. Just got the 7. I can draw another one, maybe. Then increases the chances of mono needing this 6 in an odd way. We knew that was likely. Probably could have mathematically worked out that was definite based on things, but it's fine. It's not fine. It's terrible. Don't let the cult of Steve beat you. Okay. Odysseys. Nothing appeared to be happening on my end, but... Okay. We're going to go for value here, even though I don't think this is on. I can go Red Dragon Dora now. Alright, Dora 7'd up. Oh, one is port, one is out. Oh, Diana's back in. Well, that's a win against it's a win against Rise, but it's not a lot of points. Still, he's a little closer. Job almost being achieved. We need a massive turnaround though this game. And that's not even counting the points gap that already exists. I have to finish above Rise by about 40,000 points to actually overhaul him here. Well, I mean, even if they were, there's no guarantee you'd have that particular one in your hand. Not unless you've canned all the 9s. In which case, well done, Sankansu. Speaking of cans. Shouldn't have got rid of my North, but again, it wasn't Dora when I did it. One does nothing for us. Pass. Ultimately, we probably are cutting North, but I'm just no, no. This is a tricky one, ultimately. And the luck is not with us right now. We had the shiny hand, we failed to convert it, therefore the luck is definitely not with us. It is apparently with mono. Burning for 3,000, so he's rise a little closer, but he's now 3 hands from just winning all 3 games. One, 2, 3 Sanch Q plus Dora, I guess. I'm 35 in the hole, so I really can't afford to be too picky here with points. Let me say, mono is just back in the game again. Jeez. 147 out of that as well, but it was only a cheap thing. 39. Oh boy. I'm nearly at the point where I'd be eliminated in a normal game. What am I doing? Alright. I knew that was Dora as well, but it's fine. Let's get Operation Bluff and hope for carnage. Are you bullying Steve? I'm not sure I can even afford to just play against that. I'm gonna have to go for it, aren't I? Well, good news. Rise is no longer winning. Bad news, he still needs to drop a lot of points to make it a difference. Bad news for me. I'm just going to fall down into the bottom waters. North. Doesn't have it. They never have it. You know where all the value is, but yeah, that escalated quickly. Mangan. Alright, well, one is off for dealer turn. Obvious on it, so is obvious, especially when it's double south. Let me draw east. East fixes this hand so much. How big can we dream? Unfortunately, not big enough. Oh well. Had to be attempted. And give the AI the tools, it will do things. Stop giving me Sozu. Two-man would be fine. Just don't give me any more Sozu. Come on! Ugh. Come on! What is this? Get me off of the Sozu line. There we go. That'll do. That is fine. Can work with that. Ishanten. No, well, yeah, Ishanten, assuming. One of those bits. Actually, no, because we will count the south here. It's one less, but equally. Equally gives us the option. Oh, we got the Haite. We can always win the Haite. $11 door? What's going on in that game? Jeez, alright. Well, repeat 1. Got 17 more to go, and I might be able to catch might be able to catch Rise. Right. Well, apparently Carnage must be going on for 11 Dora to be a thing. I'm going to keep that random squiggle in there because it amuses me. Oh, nope, back. The AI wins. Unfortunately, the AI is not Draconis, so it's going to score 0. But so Draconis is basically going to be zeroed for the game. Still, South 4 here. I need an absolute miracle rampage. Unfortunately, my best hand for it was probably last time. The AI is not playing for you, damn it. The AI is playing because you couldn't turn up. We're not giving you the AI's points, although I have no idea how that would reflect into the top table, so I guess we take second through. Yeah, we're going to force. There are 7 dots left we can still draw. That actually isn't terrible. Gives us a 5 as an option to get us there as well, so 5 and 7. But Chinitsu Adora 1 would be Hanneman. Oh wait, I need to be in Tempai here. I need to... Oh darn it, it's my last 5. Damn it. Alright. I've discarded so much value. Soundbiteman, not unless there's anything else. Well, that does that. Okay, so I'm now going to do the round adjustments. So, round winner was Mono, who's managed a reasonably successful recovery out of all this. Oop, there. So Mono gets for W, goes 38.5. No, 35.8. 0, 0. Rise goes plus 2,500. Demo goes negative 143, 0, 0. And let's not talk about the Shadowhawk today. That was fairly abysmal. Let me just actually make sure I calculate that right. Yep, good. Right. Shadowhawk may be finishing last, depending on how things went in the other games. So, checking the log then. So, we then have an AI winning. So, that AI was representing Draconis. So, Draconis scores 0. Yarok went plus 38,000, so 3,800. Solar went minus 4,1. And Joe went minus 5,7. So reasonably tight game. Chiral exploded. Going negative 322. Prospero went negative 166. Oh, no, not just 166. 166 that way. Starhole gains 86. And Kara Wind picks up a huge result. Oh, and I should probably record the round winners. So technically the round winner was Yarok in that game because of the way things worked out and the fact that Draconis wasn't playing. Kara obviously picks up one as well, so he goes in for a win there. And, right, Sort. Sort ranked by L, which is the round 3 score. So, Rise is the winner. Mono is finishes in second. Yarok is third. Windchime with his big win ends up in fourth. That is going to be it for today, though. Thanks for joining us. There is a very strong likelihood that I would like to continue this going on for another 3 games, if people want to and are up for it. But, yeah, I completely self-exploded. I had one hand where I had 6 Dora in my hand, I think, at one stage, and it just went completely downhill when I didn't win that. I'm not making excuses for a lot of my play in that game, but yeah. Luck was not on my side. Alas, things happen, stuff and things. Bottom table is going to be an interesting fight for 4 of us anyway. I mean, that's the thing. You had consistency. Rise also had consistency, which is why he's got such a dominating lead. Just multiple wins. But yeah, 2 wins was enough to recover it. And I think if we were to play this 2 more, it actually would be... There is opportunity to recover, should things have happened. But hey, again, this was only a short-term tournament, and I get why people were going crazy in round 3 and round 2. And maybe I should have done the same. Maybe my whole terrible game is just punishment for failing to understand the rules and taking a 1,000-point hand and last game there. But hey, thanks for joining us. For those who did, we'll definitely do some form of event in the future, even if we can't do this again next week, but we'll see. Thanks for joining us. That's for stream. Until next time.